Alright, welcome everybody, we are in the next game, even though it's not game because I'm not playing against anybody right now. I'm just showing off you and myself. This is my first impressions of this new hero, Goblin Shredder Rizzrak. And what Goblin Shredder does? Well, he's shredding trees, so let's go. Maybe not, hold on, let's see the skills first. And of course in the first video I was showing you the new items, so check out the first video. And second one was the Legion Commander. This is a Goblin Shredder. Strange Hero again. These are the two Strange Heroes for this new version, the Legion Commander and the Goblin Shredder. Whirlwind Death. Goblin Shredder whirls extremely sharp edges, dealing damage and reducing primary attribute of any unfortunate enemy hero who comes in a 300 AOE around him. Deals pure damage if it cuts down tree in a if it cuts down tree in the process. Lowers primary attribute by 15% for 7 seconds. Deals 200 damage, 200 pure damage. That's not really bad, that's actually pretty good. You have to see, he'll be like maybe spinning or something, cutting trees, which definitely is good too. On some ganking, you could... How many seconds? For 7 seconds. Yeah, you could definitely like do this gank, you know, cutting those trees there. So, that sounds interesting. Timber Chain fires a chain that embeds itself in the first tree it hits, pulling you to it and cutting any enemy in your path for pure damage. Again, pure damage. Again, 200 pure damage and 1400 range. So this is definitely a very good escaping ability. I have to try it right now. It looks ridiculous, I agree, but and by the way, cooldown 4 seconds, so you have to just basically spam it. You can basically move very, you can be very agile with that, and it works through things, let's say. So you can go from cliff to cliff, and basically, it's definitely Goblin Shredder. He works with the trees. Okay, so next one should be passive one. Reactive Armor. What doesn't kill ya makes ya stronger. Every physical attack made on Rizzrak increases his armor and gives him bonus HP regen. Each stack lasts for 16 seconds. That sounds interesting. So he is tank. He is supportive tank that can run away using his grapple hook or whatever. The ulti. Chakram fires your main soul blade at the target location, and once there, the blade will spin, dealing damage in, of course, the area around it and slowing enemies by 5% for every 5% of health they are missing. Oh my god, how complicated it can be. The blade deals pure damage, again pure damage, everything on him is pure damage, and cuts down trees in its path when fired and retracted. Use the ability to attack while the blade is out. 1400 range. On cast, 100 damage, deals 180 damage while moving, and 100 DPS at its location. We have to try it first because, you know, it's kind of confusing first, but I'll be back when I will have found a hit level 6. Alright, so I just noticed that every spell has a very high mana use, and you know, if I actually remove the orbs, his mana is 364 at level 7, which is not much, and you look at the cooldowns, 8, 4, 0 obviously, and the ulti even has cooldown 8. So you need definitely something on mana. It will be more like a supportive character with, you know, maybe mana boots, maybe soul ring, something like that actually grants you, you know, the additional mana that you definitely will need for those. And basically this you can cast not just on the target, you don't have to target it, but basically its area. So if it hits the tree, it's very fast, but then again it's cooldown 8 seconds and it cuts trees, so like, you know, if you are in trouble, you go basically here and basically you can cut through trees there, or you know, we would cast it here or whatever. I think, you know, very good escaping abilities, but I'm not really sure, you know, the duration of this spell, or I don't know how it's called. It's like 1 second, which is not really much. So, you know, let's try the ulti. What is this? Nothing. Alright, it basically is, yeah, it's slowing them, it's damaging them. I can't attack while actually this is active. And it drains your mana, so that's why. And basically, when it drains your mana, it disappears. So that's why the cooldown is so low, so you can actually cast it any freaking time you want. Just for this certain location, basically. Interesting, again, very interesting. You know, I don't know. I mean, the mana will be definitely a problem. If you're looking at this, I can say that the mana will be a huge problem. I got the, you know, 3 ultimate orbs, and the ulti was there, you know, not even 10 seconds, and my whole mana was gone, so... This could be definitely the problem with this hero, that the mana pool is that low, and the basic skill requires that much mana, but, you know, with the mana boots, which I think you definitely need them in this point, and it can be very much useful. And of course, everything is pure damage, so that helps too. Even like in the mid game, you know, in the early game, it helps too. In the mid game, in the end game, I don't know. Of course, he's got the escaping ability, so we'll see. I'll definitely play him again. So this was a second hero, Rizzrak, the Goblin Shredder. Interesting. He is interesting. He's not eating any trees and harvesting them, but he's more like destroying everything, and I think this is destroying, yeah, trees in the path when it's fired. So what you do with that skill, you can just get the mana boots, or you could do, you don't have to. If somebody's basically like running and you would have to go like around, you can do, let's see, basically this, cut through the trees and get him, you know. And basically it's, I have to try it again, hold on. How is the refresh? Refresh, come on. Ah, shit. Okay, just wait a second. Alright, I want to just try one more thing, and that cast it basically. Let's cast it here, and call it back, so it should cut even through trees like this, which is interesting. So yeah, that was the Goblin Shredder. Definitely will try to use him in the multiplayer. He is not carry, he's nothing like that. He could be like supportive character, maybe Ganger with everything like this, that he can basically go through the trees anytime that he wants and basically run away. Yeah, more Ganger or something like that.